Hanging with the drivers continues here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon at Greenville Pickens Motor Speedway. I am Paul Thomas. It's the Big Rig Bandit series powered by Minimizer. And I tell you what, a guy that is no stranger to the camera is Ravishing Rick Rude. Now, Rick Rude, you got some flack from some buddies with us calling you Ravishing, huh?
I did, but it was all good. We joke and go on, but yeah, they particularly like that. When you give the drivers all names at Hickory, and I think mine was stuck out better than ever.
Well, that's because, WWF wrestling, man, they're the old school wrestlers. I mean, I could probably bust out my my Ravishing or my Randy Savage voice, Let me tell you something, Rick Rude. Oh my goodness! All right, now.
Darren Prophet? Did you know he's my brother?
Oh, Darren's your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And do you know the Rock and Roll Express? You've heard of that?
The Rock and Roll Express.
Okay, we used to work in Atlanta, and we used to fist fight quite often, and we still made a night, but that's where we grew up, and they called us the Rock and Roll Express when we was in Atlanta. So
that's awesome. I think the Honky Tonk Man was part of that, right?
I have no idea. I didn't know the Rock and Roll Express. I just knew we were after a fight. That was our nickname.
Oh, we'll have to look it up in the meantime. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Rick, about your rig today?
Good. At Hickory last time, I was super disappointed. The truck had some mechanical issues that I wasn't aware of till we got to the track, and they weren't fixable at the track. So I've worked on it for the last 3 weeks, and hopefully we've got the bugs out of it and get back to normal. Because I've always performed, even if it wasn't the top spot, I was in 2 or 3 or contention for the top spot. And last time, that's kind of the first time that ever happened to me, that I was just in not even contention, and I don't deal with that well.
Well, in the 14 truck, you've had some success here at Greenville as well. Does this track, in any particular way, bode well for your rig?
It does. My truck is geared good for this track. Different tracks allow for more momentum at the corner exit and entry. And the way I've got this truck fixed, it's a fast track, and it handles good too. So you've got to have both at Greenville Pickens, because you've basically got 2 straightaways with 2 curves, so it's 2 drag strips, and who can ever get out of the curve the fastest and just a drag strip. So I've got a little bit of both. I got power and I've got some handling. So I look forward to tonight. I've been here 2 times previous and won both of them, so I hope I can continue on.
Power and handling, it's kind of like Power and Glory from back in the WWF days. Ricky, now you're only from a couple hours away. Any chance you're going to have some additional fans here? I know he's certainly a fan favorite.
Yeah, we do. We have family, we have friends, we have a lot of people that come. It's only a couple hours trip either way, but the Bandit Big Rig Series is actually drawing people from a pretty good distance away. So some of these tracks, you can look at the venue from last weekend, what they had here at the regular show. What we have in the past come to a Bandit Big Rig is usually 3 times bigger crowd. So I hope we have that kind of crowd tonight. It's Easter weekend, so I don't know if that, people have other plans, but we have drawn huge crowds in the past, and if we don't have a huge crowd tonight, we'll blame it on Easter.
Well, blame it on Easter, no doubt about it, or blame it on the fact that the announcer keeps giving WWF wrestling nicknames, and WWF doesn't even exist anymore. It's WWE now. It's Ricky Rude, man. Thanks again, and obviously you've had success here. Best of luck. Hopefully see you in the winner's circle.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
There you go, Rick Rude. It's number 14 rig. He's hoping to end up with the checkered flag. Will he be the one? We'll find out right here at the Bandit Series, banditseries.com, powered by Minimizer.